Towns.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Hart, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. G's checked in for ball. G for Minnesota. They've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Down low, here's Butler. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
And you're just not going to see him do that.
Here's G. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Pass to Butler. Rebound the Lakers. G's got 5 rebounds tonight. The shot misses. Great D that time from T. Butler kicks to T. To the inside. Looney. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
And not surprising. Obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
I think, Greg, he just has to get them on the same page. With this kind of lax defensive effort, something has got to change.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. Timeout called the Lakers. .122 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes it to Zubac. The dish now to G. James left side. Ingram outside. Here's G. Covered by Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. And Looney sends it back. Pushing it up. Here's Butler. G with the rebound. G's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, if he keeps missing shots, it's going to be a tough night to try to trim this lead.
Down low, Butler. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Butler's got his second bucket.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by LeBron. Lakers leading by 22. Here's G. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. G's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Well, you want to slow this man's roll right now if you're the defense, because you've got to make somebody else beat you. He's cooking right now.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. The free throw drops for Towns.
Well, he spent 1 year in college at Kentucky, yet Karl-Anthony Towns has made such a smooth transition to the NBA. His ascension, guys, has been really remarkable.
And so it's Los Angeles cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round one matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Looking at the Lakers, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession, so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm and smart.
Think about Minnesota.
Way too soft in the paint defensively. They were all late on their rotations. Obviously, that's a recipe for getting cooked. And you know, I like eating that barbecue chicken. They got to do better, Ernie.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, bug.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round one playoff matchup. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
I don't think you could ask for anything more from this guy. He has been fantastic to start this one.
And welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. Los Angeles leading by 22. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Then it's G. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
You can tell they've got their foot on the gas pedal right now. No slowing down. The defense starting to look helpless.
And Minnesota has possession following the bucket by the Lakers. Left side, Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 10 points.
Listen, Karl-Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice. Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Back to T. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Wiggins kicks to Butler. Over G. Here's Towns. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Karl-Anthony Towns could be a 20 and 10 guy consistently. This guy is a workhorse on the glass.
And it's Butler missing.
Boy, he's so used to having a hand in his face, but I think it caught him off guard to be that wide open.
And that one's good by G. G's got 29.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Yeah, just ice cold right now from the floor. Time to regroup.
And I think, Greg, they look lost and they look frustrated. Not sure how they're missing so many shots right now.
Here's Wiggins. And the rejection by LeBron.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
T for 3. Another miss by Minnesota.
Oh, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working.
And there's the pass to Looney. Feeds it to Wiggins. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Teague finds Wiggins. Outside, Towns. Wiggins outside. Again, Wiggins missing.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's turnover number 2 on the game, doing a nice. Job in terms of ball control.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Trying to come back, Kevin, and you can't afford too many mistakes. His 4th turnover hampering their efforts.
And here is Los Angeles now. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. LeBron with it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler kicks to Wiggins. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And that's now 6 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Well, this guy can do it anytime he wants. Andrew Wiggins with broad shoulders to carry the load there.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Jang, he's checked in for Towns. Jang, the pass to Teague. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Butler. Kicks it to Teague. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And Jang gets it to go.
Well, you can see that Gorgui Dieng takes that long frame and adds tons of muscle. Now able to weather the contact.
Here's G. He has 29. Pass to Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post. Timberwolves shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. On the wing, Wiggins. James covering. Teague can't hit.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from G. And G drops them both. And the Timberwolves call time. G really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Ryan. To the middle, and he dumps it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And here is ball. 1:53 left in the third. Second chance shot. Up top, Kuzma. He kicks it to ball. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Williams finds Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Well, he just gets ahead of himself and throws it away, right? You've got to have better focus than that.
Minnesota making a switch here. Looney's checked in. Dishes it to Allen. The feed to Jang. Second shot opportunity. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jang's got 4 points this quarter. Basket counts.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
There's the steal. Here's Hart. He's got 17. No good on the shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Lakers with some changes. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Josh Hart. Passes to Looney. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. And finished off by Jang.
Well, off the pick and pop and pick and roll, Zhang's improvement has been dramatic.
Ball no good. Stolen by Ball. And Looney sends it back. But they get it back. Tries again. Excellent D there from Allen.
Boy, it's tough to see how he misses that one. I don't think the defense was all that tight on him.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jang is out there with Looney. That's Tony Allen. Then it's Williams. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Inside, here's Jang. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now, here's Zubac. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I love this approach. Despite the lead, still attacking, adding fuel to the fire.
They are absolutely relentless right now, Greg. There's no end in sight. They are going for it.
And that one misses. Timberwolves trail by 20. Williams with the ball, outguarded by Ingram. The shot by Looney, no good. The Lakers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Ruffin. No good from it. Williams kicks to Allen. Williams passes to Looney. And the rejection by Zubac. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
with the opposition, drawing contact very easily on these kinds of attempts.
And the first one pass. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for the Timberwolves. Both good from the line that time. Timberwolves have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Williams finds Towns. Okogie. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Lakers leading by 22. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. They say. Was last touch by Williams.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnover.
I love the tenacity right now. Definitely on the prowl, looking for every opportunity to make a steal. The other team has got to be sharp.
Here's G, defended by Butler. G, no good.
Well, the defense trying to get out on him, but he's left with the open shot. He's got to make that one.
Poked away. It's stolen by G. Here's Wagner on the pass to G. Good on the jump shot. G's got 33 points.
Well, guys, his scoring has been maybe the biggest factor in building this lead, and he's got plenty of energy left.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Outside Butler. It's not going to go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. G, no good.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Deflects the pass. And it's the Lakers on the break. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Butler.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
I'll tell you, he's had a tough night. And if you're going to shake out of a slump, he's not going to do it with those kinds of shots. You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
To the inside, trying to get something going. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Hello.
Teague's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, defense reacts, but not quite good enough to deal with Jimmy Butler on the interior. Pretty play.
The Butler can't get that one to fall.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range. I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their #1 option as they look to close this game out.
Back to Teague.
What's
LeBron with some nice D.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Juice.
How he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
Omar
What
Epps.
fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Now here's Butler.
I think his name.
Towns. 4 on the shot clock.
Bishop, huh?
Towns is doubled. Over Wagner. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11
I'm
attempts.
asleep. No, I'm
If
playing the
Karl
game,
Anthony Towns
baby.
is feeling it, he will command the basketball, and as a coach, that's what you're hoping for.
Teague feeling it out a bit.
Yeah.
Here's G, defended by Butler. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Teague has it in the corner. Oh, good on the 3. Lakers shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. 13 feet away.
Oh my God.
Pass to LeBron. And here is Ball. Here's G. And a miss there on the triple.
And even against defense as tight as that, you
Unless
almost
you wanna get off
expect
the
him
floor.
to still bury those.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. They get it again. Wagner right through the D for the layup.
The initial miss was the best thing that could have happened to them. He was in absolutely perfect position for the putback.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That will be foul number 5 on him.
Yeah. What?
1:39 left in the 4th quarter.
You know what old school
Butler gets
movie
to
I
Allen.
like? The Last
Back
Dragon.
to Butler. Towns down low. Over Wagner. And it's Towns missing. And it's the Lakers ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Somewhere around there came up. Barry Gordy made that movie.
Look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for G.
Boy, you couldn't help but notice how well this guy protected the rim. There was an intimidation factor thanks to
I seen it.
no easy shots in his neighborhood tonight.
It was on bounce once upon a time.
Allen up top.
Yeah.
Towns, the pass to Ryan, uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a
For a week.
scorer, but guess what? He'll find
Yeah, they'll play it for a whole week.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Temple. Mikhailuk, defended by Allen. And again, no good by the Lakers. Williams with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Temple.
I really appreciate the relentlessness of Jimmy Butler. This guy is one of the elite wing defenders in the league.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic
I mean, I did too,
shape
but
right
I
now.
wouldn't take
If
it
they
back.
can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this
I wouldn't
series
take not
to bed.
one bit back.
And now let's catch up with
Because
David
that's what
Aldridge, who's
made me
standing
who
by
the person
from the
I am
sideline.
now.
All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is
Would
playing?
you take it back? Would you do
We have a
shit
good thing
different?
going right now, and we want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended, and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
I'm not either, but you know it is what it is.
Well, that'll do it for now.
You know.
Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs.
Yeah.
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Like, you know, because I could have been like my dad, been in prison my whole life, you know? Oh, yeah, last time I talked to him was when me and you sat there and talked, and I was on the phone with him. Remember I was on the phone with him? That was the last time I talked to him. I'll call him tomorrow since it's Father's Day. Let me see if my kids contact me. I talked to Roy about like 2 or 3 days ago. I talked to LaShonda like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, she asleep when I came in. She probably think I'm gonna ask her to take me in the morning. She probably think I'm gonna ask her to take me in the morning. I do. Then you gonna take me Monday too? No, same place. Yeah. 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 So you're gonna take me tomorrow on Monday? Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I said, shut the fuck up. You know you ain't got nothing going on. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They play what? What about it? Yeah, there's somewhere in there. I don't know. They're probably in the bottom of the cabinet in the bathroom. Yeah. Yeah. One is sitting right here. What mess? It look the same. I mean, I picked it up, put the pillows back on the couch, but I took them back off because I'm sleeping right now. I had put the pillows up on the couch earlier, but I took them back down because I'm about to go to sleep.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity
game
of this series, setting the tone prior to Game 3.
This is my last game.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at Minnesota, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital.
The Western Conference NBA playoffs, round 1 continues. The Lakers come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
We've got a capacity crowd sold-out arena here in downtown Minneapolis. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer on our sideline, David Aldridge, and our very special guest, Hall of Famer to be, one of the greats ever to step on the pro hardwood, the one, the only, Kevin Garnett. KG, it's great to have you with us.
K-Hall, it's always great to see you, man.
You look at Minnesota. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And an opportunity here to change the momentum of this series. The odds are stacked against them after losing those first 2 on the road. But now in their building, their fans, it's their chance to get back into it.
Simply do or die time. I mean, they can't be discouraged by the 2 losses. There's still plenty of time left in this series. The most important game is the current game. The crowd isn't discouraged, and we can feel that. Just listen to them. They're going at it in here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So for the Lakers right now, LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with G. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Teague. Towns up top. Pocket 6. A shot by Butler. Nobody around. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And Kevin, you were drafted back in 1995, straight out of high school. You ever wonder how your career might have been different had you played some college basketball?
When I look at college, those are people that are going to, if not prepare themselves for something else. I was doing the same thing at a rapid rate, doing it through college.
Very accelerated rate.
Very accelerated rate. Where people was getting in 4 years, I was probably getting in 6 months, 6 months, to understand and articulate it. Then I got to lock out. I got to understand what all that is and how finance and economics work and how it affects me. And now I got to strategize from when I'm going to do certain business moves throughout this whole season and be able to talk to an owner and talk and negotiate and go back and forth within a certain timeline. This is all stuff that you don't get in the book. This is all on the ground. You got to learn it, and you got to have a passion for it. You can't sit back and let somebody do the job for you. You got to know what it is. It's ready to teach someone something is neat to me. So,
and it was a process, and you enjoyed the process, right? Because you were a sponge. You absorbed so much as from a person watching you go through it.
Because I'm a student.
Yeah.
And you know, you've been knowing me since I was a kid. You saw my growth. You saw when I struggled. One thing about struggle, you always have a chance to do something about that. I like to think that in life you have a choice. It's what you do and how you do it.
Basketball.
I always want to be a person of quality. I always want to be a person of class. You know that. And I'm professional. I was taught that you don't get to pick and choose when you're a professional. I like to think that I've learned through my mistakes and I've applied the stuff that I've learned through my mistakes. Some of the things I'm teaching these young guys, some of the things I'm talking to these young guys about is just simple experiences and how I messed up. And if I could do it over, I would do it like this. And if I could talk to, my parents, and I have parents like your parents, I would sit down and I would say this. Relating to these young guys, understanding these young guys, understanding, period, says a lot for everything, bro. That's what I learned through all of this.
Kevin, you did the unusual. Your senior year in high school, you transferred not just to another city, but to another state where you were named the High School Player of the Year across the country. Tell us a bit about the importance of that personally and playing-wise to you.
Well, going to a new place, I wanted to establish myself in a big city like Chicago, coming from a small place like South Carolina. It was a shock at first. And what I mean by shock, I just never estimated that many good players being in one central area. Chicago has tons of talent that's unheard of. And all I wanted to do is just have a presence there. And it was a bit of a task, but, slowly but surely I gave myself short goals. To be number one is always a goal of mine, but more importantly, to be established, for everybody to know that, this is Kevin Garnett. This is who he is. This is what he's about. And, I used to wear that on my shoulder. I've always took a lot of pride in myself and how I prepare. And I wanted everybody to know in the city of Chicago that I was there.
Nice job contesting the shot. But once Wiggins gets to the height of his jump, not much the defender can do about that.
Kuzma kicks to Zubac. Here's G. Will not go. This is off the front line. Timberwolves trail by 6. And now.
The only thing to be bad is that fucking kitchen floor. That's the only thing to be bad.
Respect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first two in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Areas of the game.
And Kevin, you think about all the individual accolades you won, the MVP, the Defensive Player of the Year award. Where does the title NBA champion rank on your personal list?
Being an NBA champion is everything. If I didn't win any of that individual stuff, I would be totally fine with just being an NBA champion.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, Butler thinks the game as well as he plays. And he's a smart player.
What my grandma used to do, she used to get,
and it's a completely new group.
she used to get bleach, water it down, and then, and get her broom and just sweep it.
Lakers shooting their first free throw.
And then just sweep it all up. And then after she sweep it, she dry mop it, take the mop and just clean up the water that's there and mop it up.
The first free throw is good. Tony Allen's checked in for Minnesota. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's what you're doing, get done sweeping it, you know what I'm saying? Because the broom take up all the sticky dirt and all the bad dirt and shit. And then the mop, you know, they clean it, you know what I'm saying, afterwards.
That was a complete embarrassment.
Yeah, the woodshed is what we call that. They annihilated him, simply had no answers for how to slow him down.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Kevin, you think about having that killer instinct, that killer mentality. You go against a Kobe Bryant, he would tear your heart out, as you would his.
And you have to understand that we all recognize that about each other. Tim Duncan would be the same. Rasheed Wallace would be the same. I would think of Allen Iverson would be the same. Vince Carter would do the same. These are guys who, Trace McGrady, Charles Billups, these are all guys who kill Shaquille O'Neal. These are all guys who...
it was like yours.
That's how it should be. That's the game.
But the whole house.
I think you have to possess that killer instinct.
Jordan.
And listen, Michael Jordan was one of the darkest.
No, she'll sweep it, you know what I'm saying?
Could go into a
and then after she get done sweeping it, she'll do the sweep mop, you know what I'm saying? She wouldn't do the dirt with it, you know, she'll...
The better he got, and the more upset, and the more you didn't trap him, the more he was ticked off that you wasn't. There was a whole matrix to it. Like, seriously, this game is levels to it. And the ones that understand and have been in that understand what I'm talking about.
There's not a great player that hasn't been.
No, because they understand that moment. When you got there, when you're in that moment, you're just riding the wave. You're just going to ride this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And that one, good. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes to Ryan. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often. An unfortunate, unforced turnover.
And the Lakers making a change here. Temple's checked in. Okogie had a hand on it. And here is Ingram. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ingram's got his second bucket.
Gotta like seeing Ingram get going down underneath the rim. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Love you. Good night. Bye.
Jimmy Butler, a hard worker on the floor and off the court as well.
I worked extremely hard to get where I am today, so whenever you walk to my house, you see a really big, some may call it
a boombox aquarium, huh? Points for originality, Greg.
Butler not shy, breaking from convention, beats to the rhythm of his own drum.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
And through that first period, for me, their work on the glass has been the difference.
Yep, pounding away on the boards. I mean, controlling the backboards. It's been a huge difference so far.
Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Wagner. Hart is out there with Garrett Temple. Then it's Ingram.
And if you're wondering why Jang shoots such a high percentage from the field, look no further than ever.
Now here's Ingram. Rough it. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2. Kevin, your drive and attention to detail were phenomenal. How do you deal with rookies who were largely uninformed? They were maybe not as receptive to the attention to detail that the elite like you pursue.
Well, one of the things I would do if I saw a guy who wasn't as keen to detail as I was, I would pull him to the side. I would show him, some of the things I would see. I would get, some dialogue with him and what he was seeing, and then try to get him to see what I was seeing as far as the point I was making. And then, you know, challenge them a little bit to be a little more present within certain things within the quiet. I don't believe in shouting. I don't believe in embarrassing someone. I like to always, you know, grab some of the young guys because the young guys don't have all the confidence yet. So I'm trying to build confidence with the young guys.
Good point.
So
Good
when,
point.
you know, when you get them one-on-one, you're able to, you know, have an intimate conversation and have full, you know, they're engaged, they're talking to you.
Yes.
And that's what you want. So, you know, with that, I've always found it better to go one-on-one to the side and you find it to be a lot more efficient.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three by the Lakers. Here's Ryan. A fadeaway J off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Hart. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Kev, talk about the characteristics needed to be a winner in this league.
Appetite. How much do you want this? Can you push through that pain right there? Are you going to dive on the floor? Are you going to do the small things? You know, are you going to double down? Are you going to be in the spot where you're supposed to when you're supposed to be there? You know my bads. You know, all this goes into winning. And then you need a little luck. You do. And you need an appetite. You need 15 guys that's willing to push through anything at any moment. That's the difficult part of winning.
On the same page.
On the same page, all 15 thinking the same thing.
That sounds daunting.
Listen, people think that, oh, man, why can't you have 15? Because it's 15 guys thinking 15 totally different things. And that's the difficult part of being a coach. That's what I'm saying. Being a coach is one of the hardest things to be because you got to take 15 perspectives and get them all on one and then go forward with the same velocity like you want to. Frustrating.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And stolen by James. And it's the Lakers ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Ball kicks to G. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. G's got 12 in the game. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Lakers?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Kevin, can you be great playing NBA basketball and not love to play the game of basketball?
I think it helps, man. You know, to love something is to do it with that love, to do it with that passion, to do it with that effort. You know, I can remember with my grandmother and being there cooking with my aunt. And they would be in there singing, and they'd be dancing, they'd be tasting, and they'd be
good
mixing. Great memories, and you know, and you would come in there, and it was just a good time. And that energy and that spirit, if you will, or that vibration or whatever was in her cooking. And when you taste that food, it was magical. So
how wonderful.
I like to think that when you play or when you practice or whatever you're doing with that love and that passion, with that appetite, with that whatever's in your mind or whatever that picture is that you're chasing, you're doing it with that passion that I'm loving what I'm doing. And when you do it with that passion, it shows. It's radiant. People see it for what it is, straight up.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Now here's Teague. Pass to Looney. And stolen by LeBron. To the middle. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Lonzo Ball, pretty impressive athlete. I mean, bouncing off the ground for that slam, impressive.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Kevin, you talk a lot about passion, but also fundamentals. Who are some of the guys you faced that had great footwork that you admired and maybe even picked something up in terms of footwork after watching them play?
You know, footwork that jumps right out at me. Charles Barkley had really good footwork.
Interesting.
He was 6'4", undersized.
Yes.
He was able to use his body a lot. He was very physical. A lot of people don't know Charles Barkley had an unbelievable brother. Yeah, Tim Duncan had really good feet. Also, Rasheed Wallace had really good feet work. Shaq, believe it or not, I didn't really guard a lot of Shaq, but Shaq had really good feet. You know, you can really go through the whole catalog of guys. I'm thinking,
Hey. Ooh, wow. Hey, you got to give Ball credit, Kevin. I mean, he's very good at using his length to poke balls away.
That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. And the Timberwolves call time.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Teague against Ball. There's the lob to Towns. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush.
James in the post. Covered by Wiggins. LeBron passes the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And KG, I know you've got to run, but as always, you've always got a home here. Thanks for stopping by, and please come back.
man, K-Hall, man, thank you. Thank you, K, man. Appreciate y'all bringing me through here, man. Anytime y'all need God, y'all let me know, man.
The best, Kevin Garnett. And Clark, you know, it's amazing. KG was the alpha dog as a player, and he just continues to carry that with him. That's who he is.
And, you know, I think that's who he will always be, too, Kevin. Seemed like he had the attributes of being a leader and grew into that even more as he was mentored by guys like Sam Mitchell and others. So he's the kind of guy with his personality, his charisma, his work ethic that others find it easy to look up to.
And Towns gets it to go.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
To the middle. Mikhailuk lays it up off the glass.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
T kicks to Zhang. Back to T. The pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Yeah, Towns has given them a huge injection of scoring tonight. A fearless, aggressive performance from the big fella.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game. 26 seconds left to play here in the half.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Teague. He kicks it to Towns. Shoots over Zubac. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew,
all right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a looking at the Lakers. We're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what you think?
The speed they're playing with has been fantastic. They're pushing the ball in transition and catching the defense. That's snapping, Ernie. Anyway, a huge chunk of their offense has come on the break. They've got a nice lead, but they shouldn't slow anything down. I say keep doing what you do.
Kenny, let's get your insight on the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get.
The buildings of downtown Minneapolis all lit up on this lovely evening. Welcome back, everyone, to the Twin Cities. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. You look at G in this game, he's been everywhere.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Butler teams with Wiggins as the deadly wing duo. Looney out there with Towns, and it's Teague in a point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. 5 to shoot. The shot's good. And that's now 10 points for Butler.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's G. Off target from outside. It's Teague with the ball. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 10-point game. Outside Butler. Knocked away. It's stolen by G. Now the Lakers on the break, and here they go. And the crowd throws it down hard.
And there's no question that James is one of the best dunkers ever. A forceful finisher who loves showing off his athleticism.
And a terrific bit of chaos there in the replay presented by the Under Armour Hover Hammock. And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Teague finds Butler. To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Looney.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Some changes for the Lakers. Wagner, he's checked in for Zubac, and it's Brandon Ingram in for Kyle Kuzma. Wiggins surveying the floor. Ball against T. Outside Butler. And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Timberwolves call timing.
Yeah, just hitting a reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Changes for the Lakers. Zubac is checked in for Wagner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Brandon Ingram. And James subbed in for Josh Hart. Wiggins passes to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Staying alert and aware. Wiggins sees his man flash to an open spot. Pass is right on the money.
And that one's good by G. G's got 19 points.
Oh, that's a real nice looking deep 3-ball there.
Outside T. From 15 feet away, Towns, no luck.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Shoots. G, no good.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what? He didn't. It happened.
From deep. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams passes to Ryan. And the foul called on G. That's his 3rd foul of the game. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Williams dishes to Wiggins. Williams against Ball. Williams kicks to Butler. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. G's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 3 ball. Bangs home the trifecta. G's got 22.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Outside Butler. Elbow shot. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Lakers leading by 14. Here's G. Here's Ball. Out to Kuzma. Here's G. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now. Doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
From deep 3-point range, a rebound by the Timberwolves.
Just testing out the cannon on that misfire.
That certainly was a deep one. I mean, maybe move in a little bit next time. There's no such thing as a 4-point line.
And Towns gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
So both teams changing it up here. Lakers leading by 14. Here's G. 24 points for him. On the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And there's the call on Garrett Temple. That's his 1st foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Looney's checked in. On the wing, Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Back to Jang. Puts up a 3. G with the rebound. The Lakers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. For the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. G's got 11 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Williams finds Jang. There's 1:17 left to play in the 3rd. Williams passes to Allen. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. G's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Back to Jang. To the middle. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. It's tipped. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. And that one's good by G.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And I'll tell you what, Greg, once he finds that rhythm, he's hard to guard. Shots come easy for him.
Williams kicks to Zhang. Shoots over Zubats, and Zhang gets it to go. 20 seconds left in the third. Lakers leading by 21. Pass to Zubats. Over Zhang. Zubats no good.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Welcome back to the NBA playoffs as we get ready to continue with this round one matchup. So the Lakers 5 right now. Mikhailuk off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And there's the whistle on the shot. He took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. And there's the foul against the Lakers. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
With some arc, count that bucket.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
T kicks it to Looney. Pass to Chang. Teague left side, uncovered. Rebound the Lakers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Over to the wing. Here's Hart. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 21. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
And, you know, you like seeing Jeff Teague flip the switch. I mean, he's a shifty guard that usually makes pretty strong, sharp cuts.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And there's the foul. will go on Josh Hunt. And that'll be his third foul so far. Butler passes to Looney. Teague feeling it out a bit. Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that one's good by G.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
And the Timberwolves call time. G really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Looney. Outside Butler. Teague finds Butler. Pass to Jang. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. And Teague, here we go. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And I like the unpredictability of Teague. I mean, he's got a little bit of a change of pace, perkiness to his drive. You never quite know when he's going to throw it down when he gets to the rim.
Butler dishes to Teague. Wiggins against Kuzma. Wiggins left side. On deep. Ball's not loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Lakers leading by 20. Jacks up a 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
There's the athleticism of Wiggins, which is hard to miss. I mean, he's got forward momentum going, able to stop and then pop.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well. Didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
G, no good.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
Zubac is checked in for Wagner. Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
And that will definitely get some heads turning. I mean, great slam there from Teague, who rarely dunks.
Here's G, defended by Butler. Here's G, and the Lakers with another miss.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Looney's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that one is hammered home.
Good ball movement. Wonderful pass. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what you got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, G.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Luke Walton was just talking about strategy with his team.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
First notched by Rex Chapman back in 1997. It's been equaled a number of times, but only once has it been surpassed.
2 shots. First free throw is good.
You know, it's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Here's G. No good on the three. It's Minnesota converting.
For Wiggins to take another step forward, he must improve as a shooter. So this is good to see.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're up by 10. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Jang, he's checked in for Minnesota.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And Teague is just the player you want drawing fouls and getting to the line. A solid free throw shooter.
Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's Wiggins. Good D by LeBron.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wiggins drawing the double team, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And here is Los Angeles now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Here's Ball. With the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 11. Shoots. Another miss by Minnesota.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Lakers.
What? the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really push the ball, and I think in doing so, created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for G.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Lakers making a change here. Wagner's checked in. 54 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Wiggins. Now the dish to Jang. Now here's Teague. Defense is right there. Just 5 on the clock. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Shot's good by Butler.
Really hard to stay with Jimmy Butler because he's so good at getting shots up and in past the defense. Just has a real knack for scoring even when challenged.
And Minnesota has possession. They trail by 9 points. To the inside. Makes it off the glass.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
And the pass to Looney. Off three-pointer. Wiggins. That shot off the mark. Launches it. Off target. And so the Lakers take the win. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory locked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA.
I'm right with Sean Price and Dilla. My mic is Thriller. My blows is trapping souls like Bryce and Tiller. The crib left in the awnings, and that's the very thing that gets me out of the bed in the morning. I got the bread in the corner, got my career in the sauna. I got no fear, just honor. I bled and lived through trauma. First the fat boys break up, then Bow Wow retires, and now y'all disrespecting the king. I come through there with for claiming they doing dirt and get to just disinfecting the scene. I'm what you call the epitomizer of getting dark. I will spit a geyser that'll get these guys on the charts, the vitiligo of bars. I'm feeling like the dying on the permanent throne. Like the Quran, you can get it's smelling like a megaphone in the coupe, going into an extra zone in the booth, flowing into the headphones, a microphone in the news. Poems approve, I'm the best to ever put breaths on the measure, metronome in the loop. All I could do is turn your sister to my all-night masseuse. Zone in the cool, this is my moment of truth. Can I rock it? Can I rock it? If she pretty, I'ma come around your city, I'm gon' hunt it down. I'm gon' come around and rock it. Can I rock it? Now can I rock it? Anytime I come around your city, I'm gon' burn it down. Venue after venue, I'm gon' come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. You know I come around and rock it. Now first the Dipset split up, then the Celia Banks leave Twitter, and now you hating on nickel. I just been the same stand-up since the day I came in this game, and I just come in here to stay till I'm crippled. I'm a combination of Kane, G-Rap, Reggie Noble, and James, who still has Ashanti and Kelly rolling in trains. They try